Hello and welcome to News Top Up on Rulers World Television, your weekly roundup of trending stories. I am Olushola Yanulua. Let's begin.
The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, recently declared a warning strike over unpaid salaries, allowances, and the government's failure to implement a key 2009 agreement aimed at improving public universities. This action disrupted academic activities across federal universities nationwide. The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) backed ASU's demands and issued a 4-week ultimatum to the government, warning of a possible nationwide strike if talks failed. However, on Wednesday, October 22, 2025, ASU suspended the strike following productive talks with government and pressure from students, parents, and unions. ASU has now given the government 1 month to meet the demand or risk an immediate resumption of the strike without further notice. For now, academic activities can resume, but the core issues remain unresolved. The government faces a deadline to avoid further disruption to Nigerians' universities. Tensions remain high in Abuja as human rights activist Omoyele Sowore was arrested on Thursday, 23rd of October at Federal High Court shortly after attending a hearing in support of indigenous people of Biafra leader Nnamdi Kanu. Sowore's arrest follows a protest he organized on Monday, October 20th, calling for Kanu's release. That demonstration near Transcom Hilton turned tense as police fired tear gas to disperse protesters attempting to enter restricted areas. Videos showed chaotic scenes, including tear gas and reports of live bullets, claims denied by the Nigerian police force, which insists only tear gas was deployed following repeated warnings. Among those arrested during the protest were Kanu's brother, Prince Emmanuel, his lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, and several journalists. Police denied detaining journalists or damaging equipment, though an AFP camera was reportedly damaged amid the unrest. The specific charges against Sowore have not been disclosed but are seen as linked to tensions around Kanu's detention. In a dramatic turn on Thursday, 23rd of October, during his ongoing terrorism trial, Nnamdi Kanu dismissed his entire legal team in open court and declared he would represent himself. His lead counsel, former Attorney General Kanu Agabi, and other senior advocates of Nigeria formally withdrew. The trial was adjourned to Friday, October 24th. Kanu said he lost confidence in his lawyers and declined the court offer to assign a new counsel. In his first act as his own lawyer, he challenged the court jurisdiction over his case. Kanu has been detained since 2015, with political leaders warning that continued delays risk escalating unrest. In legislative news, the Nigerian Senate is moving to shake up the electoral process. They are pushing a reform that would make the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) responsible for proving the integrity of election results in court rather than leaving that burden on those who challenge the outcomes. Senate President Godswill Akpabio insists INEC should be held accountable since it manages everything from election logistics to announcing results. Senator Seraiki Dixon backs this, saying it's only fair that INEC prove that elections were free and fair. This move comes as the Electoral Bill 2025 passes its second reading and heads for further review. Other proposed changes include splitting INEC into specialized units to boost efficiency, requiring electronic transmission of results, and allowing Nigerians in the diaspora to vote in presidential elections. Now in business news, Nigeria continues to rely heavily on petrol import despite the commissioning of Dangote Refinery, Africa's largest refinery, which began operations in September 2024. Between August 2024 and October 2025, the country imported around 15 billion liters of petrol, accounting for nearly 70% of the total supply. Meanwhile, domestic production from the Dangote Refinery contributed just 31%. The refinery did boost local petrol output by over 135% from October 2024 to January 2025, but challenges remain. Limited crude oil supply allocations from the Nigerian National Petroleum Company and economic pressures have restricted the refinery's full capacity. Additionally, some marketers still import petrol independently, keeping import levels high. In March 2025, weekly petrol import even rose to over 154 million liters. While the Dangote refinery is making progress in increasing Nigeria's fuel production, these ongoing challenges mean the country's petroleum import bill stays substantial. In Niger State, Nigeria, tragedy struck on Tuesday, October 21st, when a fuel tanker overturned along the Bida Badagi Age Road in Essa community. As locals gathered to scoop spilled fuel, the tanker suddenly ignited, causing a massive explosion. The National Emergency Management Agency confirms the death toll has risen to 39, with over 60 others hospitalized, many suffering severe burns. Survivors are receiving urgent medical care at several hospitals, including the Federal Medical Center in Bida. The federal government has directed that those seriously injured be transferred to tertiary health facilities for specialized treatment. Governor Mohamed Umar Bago has deployed an 18-member medical team and ordered free medical services for all victims. Authorities continue to warn the public against approaching accident scenes to collect fuel and lighten the deadly risks involved. Our thoughts are with the families affected by this devastating incident.
That's all for this week. For more trending stories, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rulers World Television. Once again, I'm Olushola Iyanoluwa. Thanks for watching.